I can't see it.
Yeah.
Is it on? Yeah, that's on. It's on the right time and everything. Look at that. That's because Mo's not here.
And the microwave.
Yeah, all right.
And the mic, and the refrigerator.
We can get going.
Yep.
I'm gonna call the March 5th, 2026 Public Works Property Committee to order. Roll call. Wyatt here. Hosla is absent. Approval of meeting minutes from February 5th, 2026.
Austin will make a motion to approve meeting minutes from February 5th, 2026.
Wyatt will second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, the same. Seeing none. Motion carried. Citizen input. Nobody here. That is a citizen that is interested. Project oversight and updates. Chad, what can you tell me about Anna Street?
Anna Street is gonna go out with Taylor in North Van Buren as the mill and overlay project. Thinking about taking the Bobcat up with the tooth bucket and ripping the pavement out and just putting gravel in where the barrels are sitting right now.
That would not be a bad move.
So
How, is it firmed up at all?
it is, but the pavement, it's firmed up, but the pavement's just broke up, and I think I'm just gonna peel it and put gravel in it. So in the proposal that's sent out, it's roughly a 12-foot by 130-foot patch.
You gonna peel it up and put rock in? Or just, you gonna peel it up, put some rock in, or just gravel?
I'll just peel it out and put some recycled blacktop in there, time being.
And maybe knit together.
Yeah, and then the utilities, they got their hole there too, so that doesn't help us any.
No.
So that project should be going out for bid here next week-ish. Is that LRIP funding on that project, I think, right? Is that LRIP or some other?
That is our, there's another name for it.
I know
Yeah.
it was an LRIP. It was
But,
something.
yeah, but I still don't understand why that was even a part of the LRIP. Because it's not the discretion and supplementary.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have the email that Mitch sent out a couple weeks ago, but it's what he said we gotta do, so that's where I'm at with that. South Van Buren Street, I'm sure you guys heard rumblings about that. There was crews out a couple weeks ago doing survey work, trying to find property lines, road right-of-ways. They had all the utilities located, townspeople, and the mayor chimed in on a couple of responses. I chimed in a little bit. So the design work just started on that. We should have like a 30% plan set by end of May. Barry and I and Mitch from Humble were on site, and I showed them what I was concerned about with the houses being set right on the right of way on the south end, and then with the Leitzel's house being on South Van Buren, that's not even paved anymore, that's the Billyville Bridge section. Showed them how we kind of wanted to end that and go from there, so I thought it was easier to have him out on site to show my concerns before he goes and spends a bunch of time
It's easier
just
to.
designing something that's not gonna fit.
Right.
And with doing that, him and I went over all of last year's projects with the mill and overlay on Indian Hills, the sidewalk project on Henry and Lum. I showed him some of my concerns on Hendrick Street with some of the pavement, the cold joints. We're gonna have, the mayor was on the street with me one day too, and I showed her that.
I wasn't impressed with that paved job either, to be
No.
honest.
And that's one of the companies that
Our
not,
attention,
yes.
that we never want to do business with.
And
We
he's-
didn't have a choice on this last one. Well,
Actually, they subbed out to another contractor
Right.
too, so it was just a mess, so,
yeah.
yeah. So we're gonna have Dorner come out, there's some landscaping work that needs to be touched up, there's some landscaping work that didn't get finished. I'm gonna show them cold joints and say, I mean, I shouldn't have potholes in my Brandon Street. I paid $3 million for it.
Oh,
So I talked to Mitch about it, I'm like, the only real option I see, you know, it gets infrared, heat these joints back up, rake them out, maybe add some material, rake it out, make it flat, and roll it back in. I don't like the idea, but I don't want my street milled out either.
It's always a
Or our
start.
street, yeah. I don't know why when they pulled the main line that they didn't do the approaches as they did it. Typically like other contractors would have done, but. Yeah. I think that's all I got.
Yeah, we can't dictate means and methods.
The rest of, I guess, what I have coming up is on the agenda further down.
All right. Unfinished business, I see none. Mayor, you got anything?
Me?
Okay, yeah,
Oh, no.
okay. New business, sewer connection fee.
That is the.
This seems like it's been lingering around a while.
Well, it was here in March, and we took it just as informational from Barry. I think Ben may have presented it, so it was never on the agenda like we were gonna approve it that night, but it's something that we had to look at going into starting 2026. That's why I wanted it back on this one.
Yeah. I don't have an objection to these connection fees at all. They seem pretty standard. They're maybe a little bit high, but I think that's due to basic reconstruction of our wastewater treatment plant.
It is, and you and I did some putzing with it. This isn't very big. This is something that we had a while back that just showed, Joy put that
Yep,
together,
yep.
like some of the surrounding communities.
I recall this.
Yeah, it wasn't much. Marshall, just so you guys can see this, Marshall has a cap on their sewer connection fee at 2,000. And some of these other ones, I mean, Joy's got them highlighted, 770. So Lake Mills, for example, which is in that column there with those three prices, they're actually doing a new sewer plant that's on their agenda to start. Cambridge, I don't know where they're at. Deerfield has already got their project started, so they're in the informational gathering and blah, blah, blah. So it's actually going to start in 2026 and be done in 2027. So yeah, that's gonna change their rates. And then some of these other ones, Joy didn't have anything, and I tried looking them up too, so. Oh, here, I'll give you one, you're just sitting there looking at me. So, all I did on the sewer connection fees underneath there is just to show what we're currently at, which is $853.97. This year it jumps up to $17.24, next year $18.82, so they're not huge jumps going up.
After the initial.
Correct, after the initial.
The initial's pretty,
Yeah, the initial's pretty darn scary, but again,
So it's a $27 million plant, right? What was
something
it?
like that, yeah.
Budget on that?
Right.
Just from,
24, whatever,
Right,
whatever
right.
it came out to be. Yeah, so the sewer rates, I mean, if you look at it, it goes all the way down to 51 to $6,000.
and that's
you
a
know.
crazy projection.
It is.
At that time from now.
Right, so what you could do, if this is what you wanted to do, if you wanna lock in 10 years, 5 years, review it later, I mean, there's no, if we say this is it, we're probably locked into it.
Yeah.
And then somebody would have to come back and redo it, so I thought maybe Barry might be here.
Yeah, he's on vacation.
Is he gone already?
Yeah, he left.
I thought he was leaving tomorrow.
He left
I got it.
Wednesday.
Okay, anyway, so you could do that. I mean, you're the one that lives in this kind of world too. Were you in McFarland? I think you tried to give me.
Middleton.
I'm sorry, honey, Middleton.
Yep.
I think you gave me some stuff too.
Yeah, ours is all
A while back.
MMSD. It's all Madison Metropolitan because
Yeah.
we don't have a sewer plant.
Okay. So it's really kind of your choice, what you think, or make council vote on it. It's kind of whatever you're suggesting to council.
I think a 26-year outlook is kind of crazy,
It is.
just personally.
It's not unheard of though when planning for water and sewer.
Mm-hmm.
We typically go 50 years out for water. Like if you're going to need a water tower, you're projecting out that far because getting land and understanding where it needs to be is difficult. So you got to be way ahead of the curve.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I would be inclined to consider approving this, say, through 36.
10 years?
Yeah.
Sure.
And then revisit it with current rates and
And it could be even low, right? We don't know if the
Once these
market
other new
keeps
ones
going
come up,
how
yeah,
it is, and
Right.
everything.
yeah.
Nothing's getting cheaper.
Right.
So,
right. And if we get a bunch of rate pay, that's all this is, a projection. If we get a bunch more rate payers, maybe that does
Change things.
offset some of the rate requirements. So I mean, I would move to approve it through 2036.
Sure.
as written. Actually, what I do is move to recommend to council to approve through 2036.
So,
And just so I understand, one quick question. This is for net new construction.
Correct.
Connecting
No, it's
to-
for new hookups.
correct.
Right, connecting
And
new connections to
Yep.
Right.
laterals. Okay.
So in a sense, yes, it is still net new, it's new construction.
Unless somebody ripped out their pipes and had to re.
No, if you've
Or that-
already, if you're already existing, you're fine.
Okay.
So
Right.
for example, the gentleman that was originally gonna buy the lot up on East Madison or West Madison Street,
Yep.
that was hooked up back in the day, but it's been disconnected since that road construction got done. So when they come in, they will be a new hookup.
Right.
Because they haven't been paying anything, nobody has this whole time.
Right.
Sense.
Yeah. So where it says the whereas, Richard, then runs from 2026 suggesting to 2036.
Yes.
Okay.
You're moving to approve it from 2026 to.
He made the
No,
motion.
Recommend approval to council 2026 through 2036. The 10-year option.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I get it right.
Nope, I understand.
And Austin Cool second.
Beautiful.
Got a first and a second to recommend to council approval of the connection fees from 2026 to 2036. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, the same. Motion carries. Resolution 2026-10, awarding a contract for 2026 chip seal bids. What do you got, Chad?
Okay, so I solicited bids from Scott's Construction and Farner Asphalt. They're like the only two companies in the area that do chip sealing. We've done chip sealing for the last 4 years now, and it seemed to be holding up really well. I am recommending we go with Scott's. I know if you read the bottom line, it's $300 more, but Scott's did include a section of Taylor and Mead Street, which is the South Monroe. We did a little bit of new pavement on Taylor Street, South Monroe, and Mead Street all at the same time. So when Scott's called, he said, "Hey, you want me to include Taylor and Mead?" And I said, "Yeah, go ahead," which I didn't have Farner do it, Schultz and Mead. But if you add up the streets that Farner did and the streets apples to apples that Scott's did, Scott's was like $4,000 cheaper, so I'm recommending going with Scott's. It's $300 more. I budgeted $60,000. We are at $50,900, so
This map that you had in here, is this, I'm not sure why everything's yellow, but this was attached to it?
yeah. That was attached to the Farner bid. So it'll be, oh, I need more color.
Jefferson, Messenger, Polk.
Should be East Polk, Jefferson, Lessinger, South Monroe, Taylor, Schultz, or Taylor, Mead, and Commercial. The section of commercial that we did for A, B, and E, just that extension, not all the way from industrial, because that's, pavement is too far down for that. So
They
that'd
messed
be-
up Polk Street the last time and did the wrong one
Yeah,
or
they did
something.
we did Scott's, I don't know how they messed up, but last year they were supposed to do Polk Street between Adams and Jefferson. Somehow they jumped over and did Polk Street between Washington and South Monroe. I don't know why, but that's what he did, and I told him I'm not paying you for it, so we got a block of Polk Street done for free that I didn't want.
All right.
So that's where I'm at. So I recommend Scott's Construction do the crack filling and chip sealing for 2026 for $50,900.
So you're still 9,000 to the good yet?
Yeah.
Is there any parking lots?
You want me to make it?
Yeah, sure.
This.
Otherwise,
Wyatt Room moved to recommend approval of resolution 2026-10. Contract for chip sealing 2026 for Scott Construction for the amount of not to exceed $50,900.
Austin Cool second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the resolution, or recommend the resolution to city council. All in favor, signify by
Quick
saying aye.
question, what did you say the budget was?
60. Got to be
60. I think the last time we had it on here, it just was trying to find it, so it was 60 is what we did this year, not 80.
Yeah, because you and I talked.
Right.
And talked that
During budget, we kind of
during
reduced it.
budget, we kind of
Yeah.
cut it, and I said, well, 50,000 should cover it. I didn't think we were gonna cover it by 10 grand, but I guess.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
Sometimes-
Sorry about that.
Luck is luck.
And then now we probably won't be looking for this money probably for another 2 years. Cause
Yeah, you're not-
next road will be Waterloo Road
And Hendricks,
and,
but that'll be a couple years
Yeah,
yet
so
before
I'll
we do
do
that. What about,
I just mentioned the parking.
Cleveland got done.
did it, okay.
Yeah.
Gabe's parking lot or whose parking lot?
Kelly's parking lot and Chad's parking lot, fire department and library.
Because that's just the same thing, just ceiling.
Yeah. It's a
But
different-
Kelly's got that in her budget.
Yeah, and that.
Separately.
And Chad, I think, has it in his budget, so I'll,
Is this a
Okay.
different topic?
yes.
Charlie was asking about what was left over
Yeah.
on chip sealing and what we could do with it, so yeah.
So I have a motion and a second, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Future agenda items, committee calendar. I'm scrolling, hang on there. If it's even in here, here it is. March, identify grant application opportunities.
And Tammy Hampton from Council has been doing a really good job of looking into that stuff for us, and
Yep.
I forgot to mention that. So we're looking at possibly getting a small structure grant, the 9010, it's for like culverts and stuff. She's been working on that. I told Mitch, the only one that qualifies for replacement through the grant would be Milwaukee Street. So that would get added into, if we get the grant, that'll get added into Van Buren Street project.
Yeah, there was a whole big study done on all of our bridges and stuff.
Yep.
Excellent.
Austin Cool, make a motion to adjourn.
Laird will second. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned, thank you.
All right, everybody here, let's call the city council meeting to order, please. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
roll call. Cummins here.
Austin Cool here.
Charles Collier.
Griffin here. Thomas here.
Laird here.
Jody is out and Jeannie is sick, so thank you, Gabe, for sitting in. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Meeting minutes, February 19th. Are there any additions or corrections?
Austin Cool, make a motion to approve meeting minutes from February 19th, 2026.
Griffin second.
Motion by Austin Cool, second by Griffin to approve the meeting minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
And I'll abstain.
Abstain?
I was not here.
That's fine. Motion carried. Citizen input. Either you two have anything? You're enjoying the view? Good. We appreciate people. Hi, Heather.
Hi. I'm just here, I spoke in the last couple meetings. My name is Heather Yan, and I'm just here to remind council and public, whoever's watching, that the public was not correctly notified about the dismantle of the water tower. And then I also have it on record that it's being driven by private developer interest, and media's watching and the public. Okay.
I've answered those questions so many times, I'm not even going to keep responding. Thank you, Heather. Meeting summary since the last council meeting, no fire EMS. Planning commission was canceled. Library.
Yep, I was still in Jamaica, so I did not go, but they discussed the budget, the policies. There were a couple, like the Wi-Fi hotspot, ADA website. That is something that's going to be coming down to make sure that it's ADA accessible by April 2027. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to have to change with our website. And then discussed and the 2025 state annual report they took action on. And then just reviewed a couple informational, with the zoo pass, and, I think that was it. Yep, that is it.
Alrighty, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Water and light, Richard? Other than ports and below?
We talked about approving going out for bid for the water tower, some reservoir maintenance, lift station maintenance, tagging that on with the USDA loan. That we did get approval, which we previously didn't have, so that's good news. The financial review and an update on the projects. The rest is on the agenda for this evening.
Okay. Okay, all right. Public health and safety.
Yes,
Sarah,
so we deferred, the business, the new hire, for the lieutenant position until a special meeting we're gonna be holding on March 19th before the finance meeting at 5:30, because the finance meeting is at 6, correct?
Usually.
Typically.
Typically,
yes.
okay, so we're gonna be holding one at 5:30.
Got it, thank you.
On March 19th, and then we also did do a referral to the finance department for the pay. Just
All a part of that.
Yep.
So that'll be on our finance agenda then, at the next one.
correct.
Got it. Sure, thank you.
Yep.
Public Works, back to Richard.
We got an update on the projects, but everything else is on the council agenda.
Thank you. Now, Parks was not listed, so do you want to just do that at the next one, Gabe?
Right. You'll have two of them then.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because usually I think she puts it in with the minutes too. So-
We just moved the meeting
Yeah.
because we didn't have quorum in
Right.
February, so we moved it to
Yep.
March because we needed some meeting minutes approved, and then
Sure.
I needed them to look at the numbers on our early RFP projects.
Okay, not a problem. All right, old business, resolution 2026-03, fire department bylaws. Fire department's not here. I'm wondering if he was thinking he was gonna come to the finance again? So, this just, will be deferred until the next time they're ready to give them to us.
Would you like a motion?
Yeah,
I think it was deferred already, so we have to re-defer.
I think it was
Yeah.
referred to
Because it
here
wasn't
for this
tabled.
meeting.
correct, I think it was.
So now we would have to defer it from this meeting.
You do
Or
that,
table it until we know for sure.
whichever way
We
you
can
wanna
that
do it.
too. But then you have to
Bring it back off.
You have to bring it back off the table and then go another 2 weeks.
Roberts.
Yeah, you gotta follow that Roberts.
Right.
Yeah.
I would think if you just deferred
If
it
you
to
just
the
defer
next
it.
meeting, I'm assuming he was thinking finance again and not this.
Charles Cole make a motion to defer to the
Where?
next meeting.
We'll second.
Deferred, motion by Charlie Cool, second by Wyatt to defer till the next meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carried. All right, recommendation boards, committees, and commissions, Public Works. Richard, 2026-10, awarding a contract here.
2026-10, award crack filling and chip sealing. Chad went out and got some quotes or bid, I don't know which, for the crack filling. The lower price didn't include some of the same areas, so we're doing a larger area for $300 more. And I'm trying to find it, there it is. In an amount of $50,900 to do the proposed areas. No map on this one. You had the map up earlier.
Yeah, and I don't know why it's not in council one. It was only in finance? I'm sorry, Public Works.
Agenda.
Yeah. Come on. And was that map even correct, this?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, the yeller?
Could,
I think
commercials
there's
up a
another
little
one,
higher, but yeah.
There
This
you
one
go.
too?
Yep.
Yep.
So I will make a motion to approve resolution 2026-10, award a contract for 2026 chip sealing bids in the amount not to exceed $50,900 to Scott Construction.
Austin Cool, second.
Motion by Wyatt, second by Austin Cool to approve the crack ceiling bids. Roll call.
Cummings, yes.
Austin Cool, yes.
Charles School, yes.
Griffin, yes. Thomas, yes.
Where, yes.
Motion carried. Resolution 2026-11, sewer connection fees. This is one we had on the agenda as informational last year, literally last year, March at this time. And so 2026 is upon us, potentially might be having some actual construction going on, so now is a good time to bring it back. Richard.
From the Public Works Committee meeting, we recommended to approve the rate schedule from 2026 to 2036. They had it extended out to 2051, which we thought was not likely to be accurate numbers at that time frame from now. So we made a motion to recommend it to council to approve it 2026 through 2036. So I will make that same motion at council to approve resolution 2026-11, authorizing the increase of the sewer connection fee using the schedule from 2026 to 2036, 10 years.
Austin Cool, second.
All right, motion by Wired, second by Austin Cool. So the sheet that I handed you out, this is something that Joy and Barry did actually a year ago. I just looked at it again before the meeting just to kind of show really not a whole lot has changed. So the bottom yellow is where we are with the sewer connection fee, currently $853.97. The first jump is this year, the 1724. 27 does, just a few extra bucks, and it just kind of rolls a little bit more smoothly after that, not such a big jump. Some of the other communities next to it, like Marshall's capped at 2,000, Lake Mills has 3 different ones, Cambridge, and then Deerfield, the other 3 don't really matter at this point. But Lake Mills is in the process of getting a new sewer plant, and Deerfield is already starting there. So they've gone through all the due diligence from the beginning and all the meetings and all that. So actually in a couple more years, we'll have a better comparison to see what some of the other communities are doing, where we're at. So hopefully Barry won't mind that we did it to that way. So my question is, we have a connection fee, what do you call it? The fee schedule. Geez, I can't spit it out. In the ordinance, we actually have 340-21. Do we want to continue to put these connections in the ordinance or keep it on the fee schedule? I mean, this is really for Barry. So I don't know where this necessarily needs to go. I mean, the resolution tells you what it is.
Is the parks, are the parks fees on the fee schedule, or is there a park fee schedule?
So we can get that defined. I mean, the resolution tells us what it is. I'm more interested of where it goes. Do we want it to be online, or do we want it to be in a fee schedule? Or does Barry have full control of it, that people just go to him? Because he has stuff on his website too. So I don't know if we necessarily need it on ours.
Where's
never
it
discussed that.
ultimately approved? If it's approved at the city level, it should be on the city's fee schedule.
Building permits, that's where it comes in, you know?
Yeah, I don't think that you'll see an objection there.
I don't either.
To just put it on the fee schedule and be done with
I
it
would
there?
recommend it, yeah.
Okay, so that's what I would ask, is just recommend putting it on the fee schedule, and then we're done.
I'll amend my motion to that effect.
No.
Second,
Agree.
that, all right, add to the schedule. All right, any other discussion, anybody else? All right, roll call.
Cummings, yes.
Austin Cool, yes.
Charles School, yes.
Griffin, yes. Thomas, yes.
Where, yes.
Motion carried, thank you. Public health and safety, this is what we are deferring
To
till
the next
meeting?
special meeting on March 19th, yes, at
All right.
5:30.
You making that motion? To
Yes,
defer?
I'm making that motion.
Austin Cool, second.
There we go. Motion by Cummings, second by Austin Cool to defer the public health and safety hire to the next meeting in March here.
March 19th.
March 19th, correct. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Need a second motion to refer it to finance.
From Public Health and Safety?
Yep.
That's gonna come from that meeting. That'll be on our,
We made that referral out of our existing meeting.
okay, so there's two things you
Yeah,
wanna
so
do on
it
this
was-
one.
it was
Okay,
the
that's fine.
deferment, and then it was the referral to the finance meeting.
For the 19th. All right, somebody are you making that motion, Tim?
Yep.
I will make a
Oh, you
motion
make
to
that
refer
motion.
it to finance.
Okay, hang on, Gabe. So first of all, the first one was correct.
Yes.
We deferred it, so that was a motion by Cummings, second by Austin Poole to defer. We're making another motion. Tim is making the motion to add this hiring position to finance,
Finance, correct.
also on the 19th.
Yes.
Correct.
Charles Cool second.
To add to finance.
Second by Charlie?
Yes. Motion by Thomas, second by Charlie Cool. Finance, 319. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, so we got two motions on that one. Thank you very much. All right, Planning Commission. So this was fun. So we had been dealing with this for quite some time, since October? Is that when it first started at the Planning Commission? So what we're talking about here is Perry's old facilities. So what is happening tonight is the CSM is splitting this into 3 properties. So the map and everything is perfectly fine. I was just trying to see if it was on this one up here. There we go.
Shot right past.
There.
Shot right past.
So there you go. Lot 1, Lot 2, Lot 3. So originally, the resolution also tonight included the sale of Lot 3. The buyer just backed out this week. So now we're still approving the 3 particular lots, no easement on Lot 1 or 2, just simply because she still owns it and you can't have an easement on yourself. So the resolution that is now on your table, as soon as I figure out where I put it, is Resolution 2026-12. This was all drafted up by our attorneys, simply talking about the 3 properties, you know, all the proper TIF informations, the size, the acreage, blah, blah, blah. So the biggest thing is that if any sale happens on any of these properties, the city has the right to be involved in it because it is still city-owned property. So we can have, what was supposed to happen tonight for Lot 3 is that we had conditions set up for the buyer. They would have had 2 years, and it was guaranteed on an average 1,400 square foot house, et cetera, et cetera. He backed out of it. So we're still reserving our right that on any subsequent sales, we still have that right to stay involved. So she can still continue, she meaning the owner, can still go out there and try and get these lots sold. The problem was she had signed offers before the city ever got a chance to see it, therefore lawyers got involved and it got really messy. So he backed out. So anyway, so this is just approving the CSM into 3 lots and putting in the verbiage that the city still has the right to approve any of these sales.
Who owns Lot 1 and Lot 3?
That is still all owned by Janice from H&S.
I thought they were supposed to build on it, or they didn't. They had to do
That's
that.
exactly what I was just talking about. Lot 3 was that house that used to be there.
Yeah.
The gentleman was gonna buy it and backed out just this week.
So in Lot 1, 2 would be the same?
Say-
Lot 1 referred back to the city too?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Correct. Right. Because all of this is in the TIF. So Janice can't sell any of this without us being involved in it because she's got a developer agreement. So the plan was when this Lot 3 was done, that was taken out of her developer agreement because she sold it. Now it's a developer agreement between the city and that particular person. So that's how all of this is going to still.
So it's city property now again?
It always was a shared, put it that way. We're on the deed. So she
Okay.
can't sell anything because the city's on the deed, on the titles.
Okay.
Okay? So it was in the packet earlier. It just had the gentleman's name on it that was buying it, so that just all got taken out. Otherwise, it's really the same resolution. And this has all been mulled over multiple times by many engineers and lawyers, and this has been going on for a while. So disappointed that he backed out, but there'll be more. at least it's finally ready, and it'll be pretty straightforward the next time she tries to get a buyer on there. Any questions? If they wait too long, they'll have a bigger hookup fee.
Charles School make a motion to accept resolution 2026-12.
Cummings will second.
Motion by Charlie Cool, second by Cummings to approve Resolution 2026-12. If there are no more questions, there's no monetary value on this, so it's just simply all in favor.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All right, Water and Light, Ports and Pay number 3. And that is, where are we here?
Yeah, 33.
33, I'm sorry. Where am I? Amount due this application. All right, so this is for $203,778.06. We're getting lower in numbers.
Cummings will make that motion for that set amount.
She always does that. I know.
Austin Cool, second.
There you go. You guys are a team over there. All right, motion by Cummings, second by Austin Cool to approve Ports and Pay number 33. Roll call.
Cummings, yes.
Austin Cool, yes.
Charles School, yes.
Griffin, yes.
Thomas, yes.
Flaherty, yes.
Motion carried. All right, now, new business, municipal sale of public land in TIF 3. Council may convene into closed session per Wisconsin statute 19.85, parent 1, parent E, deliberating or negotiating the purchase of public properties, the investment of public funds, or conducting other specified public business whenever competitive or bargaining reasons require a closed session. Need a motion? Go into closed.
For what?
Go into closed session.
We're going into closed session.
Thomas make a motion to go into closed session.
But I thought he's not buying it.
Pardon me?
I thought he's not buying it.
This is TIF 3. We were just on TIF 2. This is
Okay.
TIF 3. This is something else.
Cummings will second.
Motion by Thomas, second by Cumming to go into closed session. Roll call. Chad, you
Cummings,
can
yes.
stay.
Austin Cool, yes.
Charles School, yes.
Griffin, yes.
Thomas, yes.
Flaherty, yes.
Motion carried.
Mayor having the city attorney draft a developer's agreement with what we spoke about in closed.
Cummings will second.
Motion by Warren, second by Cummings to allow the mayor to go forward with the attorney to draft up an agreement. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Griffin will stay.
Griffin abstained. Motion carried. All right, future agenda items and announcements. One of them that I put on here, we will be bringing back Polk Street. The vacate on that happened for the Hush property. We had some interesting information, so we're starting over. We're going to rescind the original motion and then reopen it because we needed to list all 4 properties that were on it. So Hush came to us with a nice CSM for his. We didn't have it notified correctly for the other properties. It's not going to change anything, but we have to make it all legal in how we do it. So just know that that will be coming back probably next meeting. Does anybody else have anything? Do we have Easter yet, or is that another month away?
Saturday before Easter is the Easter egg hunt. 10 a.m. meet and greet with the Easter bunny, and then 10:30 is the egg hunt.
When is it? April what?
You got another meeting, don't worry.
Okay, we have another meeting. We'll
It's
talk
still
more.
winter yet.
It's still
It's
winter.
April 4th.
No, we are in second spring.
It's early.
April 4th.
We'll get more snow. We're gonna have a white Easter. Anybody else have anything?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Flaherty will second.
And Dave, did you enjoy your first meeting as chief?
Yes.
Riveting. All right.
I got
All
a
in-
motion by Cool, second by Blair.
Flaherty,
Yes.
correct.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Nobody ever. Wonderful. Have a good night, all.
Thank you.